Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. We are in the world-famous Sipping Den, and down here I do everything that has anything to do with coffee, and I also do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. Therefore, I was forced to put together an unbelievable playlist that has categories and subcategories to make all the beautiful things that I review, and I review a lot of stuff, to put them in these categories so you can find them real easy, broken down. For example, you're here for coffee. So coffee, if you look at the playlists, I'll have coffee, I'll have flavored coffee, freeze-dried coffee, instant coffee, decaffeinated coffee, ways to make coffee, and on it goes. And I got them broken down if you're interested. And I did that with everything I do. Even candies and food made as an ingredient coffee. So I've come up with an idea to do the top selling brands of coffee in different countries. Right now I'm on Mexico. I've got the 7 most popular coffees of Mexico. This is number 5. I'm going to put a playlist together. I'll do the Mexican one, the US one, on and on and on. So this is the number 5, the 5th. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One will surprise you. I keep saying that. And what is the 5th most popular coffee in Mexico? It doesn't, not that they're necessarily coffee all grown in Mexico. They grow their own coffee. Some of it is, some of it isn't. So let's look at this one. This is number 5, Allegro Coffee. Light roast, organic Mexican. There it is. Check out the package, right? Kind of a dark gray. You got your stuff down here stating some facts about the old Coffola. Back, nothing much. You got some writing on the side. I'll tell you what that is here in a second. We were founded in the 1970s by pioneers who believe that where your coffee comes from matters. 40 years later, 50 years later, we are still guided by this founding spirit. Every great cup of Allegro coffee works hard to create fairness for farmers, healthy ecosystems, and prosperity for the people and communities we serve. And if you take Allegro out, you can put every single brand of coffee ever invented in there and read the same thing. And then the brew at home, they recommend 2 tablespoons of ground coffee to 6 ounces of water, which to me is a little strong, but you do that and you can always make extra hot water, make more than 6 ounces, and you can always add water to it till you get to your taste level. It's a simple hack. So, what else do we have here? This place is actually based in Denver, Colorado. Allegro Coffee sets itself apart by offering some of the best blends from around the world at an affordable price. Allegro Coffee blends can be found on the shelves of Whole Foods. That's usually not inexpensive at Whole Foods. With one of the most popular blends being the La Corona de Chiapas. This isn't that one. But anyway, this was number 5. Or the Crown of the Chiapas blend. Allegro Coffee's blends combine taste with conscientious and fair trade. The Chiapas blend has hints of, what the hell? Cocoa, almond, and lemon for a well-balanced and smooth finish. Actually, I did see that on the writing in here somewhere. In addition, they also work with farmers in Mexico and around the world to improve sustainability. Unfortunately, all the crops harvested, whatever. All right. So, this is an organic coffee. All right. Let's give it the sniff test. What do I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to get the number 1 ground coffee in Mexico selling and the number 1 in the United States and compare them blindly. What I'll call the traditional coffee smell. We all know what that is. With a touch of, I expect this more an Italian rose, not just because they like it so much, not because almond. It's not flavored. It's just what I'm getting is coming through on here a little bit. and a kiss of milk chocolate. Okay. Cheers, my wonderful friends. Acclamation sip. Got a little nuttiness to it. Little kiss of the chocolate, milk. A little acidic as far as it's on the side of your tongue is where you taste this sensation of acidity affects it. It's where it waters up and stuff, and then so I'm feeling that acidity. Pinch of salt would calm that down. It doesn't, nothing that bothers me. As far as the bitterness on the end, no, it's pretty smooth that way. A little bitterness, but just to let you know you're drinking a cup of coffee. As far as the richness, the depth of the flavor, the strength of it. No, it's kind of mild. This would be an easy one to drink. Black. However, I'm going to put my heavy cream because I love heavy cream in coffee. So let's put a little bit in there, you know, put a lot. That'll also take the acidity out and any bitterness. That cream will just mellow that right the heck out right now. All right, look at that. Smells better. It always does. Did. Wasn't a lot of bitterness anyway. Kind of smooth a little bit. There's still a little bit. You want some. You got to know you're drinking coffee. And you know you're drinking coffee here, but it's a milder one. It's not a big robust. Well, it's a light roast. So there you go. So now that I'm describing it, I'm thinking, wait a minute. So it is a light roast. So a light roast, yeah. So we're not going to get the heavy chocolate, the dark chocolate. I'm surprised we did get any chocolate at all, but I did get a little bit of it. A lot of times light roasts tend to lean toward more of a grassy, fruity thing going on. I got more of a nutty one. But it's more delicate. The light roast is more delicate. Doesn't punch you in the face like a heavy dark roast does. And I was detecting it, made me think, and then I hit it. I don't drink a lot of light roast. Boom, because it was, I could just tell by drinking it, it wasn't the usual medium to dark roast that I usually do on the channel. So yeah, it's obvious it's a light roast. But tasty. Tasty. Light roast has the most caffeine. So, still shines through on the cup because it's a light roast. Like I said earlier, it's a very easy one to drink black. You don't need any sugar or any cream. You don't need it, but because it's just more of a smoother, not anything flavors that really punch you. Any bitter, dark, like a burnt or dark chocolate like you would get in some of those darker roasts. It's more of a mellow, milder, but still flavorful cup. Check out this series because it's kind of cool. This is 5. I'm going to do 4, obviously 3, 2, 1. The most popular coffee brands in Mexico. Very interesting. And I'll see you on the next one.